Buongiorno studenti, come state? Spero che bene. Well, this is a little video. We are past halfway in the course, so congratulations. I hope that you're enjoying the learning process, and I hope to see many of you in Italian too, which is going to be offered in the second session. It's going to be 8-week courses in the spring. Italian 1 in the first, and then Italian 2 in the second. It's going to be, the pace is going to be a little faster. We're going to be doing like 1 unit per week. But if you did this class and had no trouble with it, then you're probably ready for the next step, because these 5-unit courses are no joke, actually, to do on your own. That's why I try to do this and record and remind you, because I know everybody has a lot of things going on. So let me go here with a couple of reminders. As you may have noticed, if you enter Canvas, that the next quiz is open already. And it covers everything that we did in this chapter, which is basically il presente indicativo dei verbi regolare in ere. So the present indicative form of regular ere verbs, which is this one, right? For io, you put o, tu, you put i, lui, lei, you put e, noi, iamo, voi, ete, and loro, ono. Right? This is different from the are conjugation. Are in lui, lei, would you put a, voi, ate, and loro, hanno, right? Every time you have an a here in are, you're going to have a different letter in the ere conjugation. Make sure that you review everything, right? I have conjugazione di, I have a bunch of videos here. And we did all this in class, but it's a good idea always to review it. So these are shorter videos, right? And then preposizioni articolate, right? The articulate prepositions, that's another kind of technical thing, but thankfully it's not like algebra. It's just like second or maybe third grade arithmetics. And you have some examples here, and then also the modal verbs. And I have the 3 main ones here. Sapere is also used as a modal verb often if it works with another verb. That means they modify a verb. But sapere can also be used in other ways. It's an irregular verb. And we have another irregular verb, which is bere. So the important verbs, irregular verbs to remember for this unit are the modal verbs, which are this one, dovere, volere, and potere, and you have the conjugations here. Then you have also sapere, and you have volere. And remember, you have this, all of them are in page 59, I believe, of the Quaderno. So if you have the paper copy, that's like very easy because you can open it anywhere, but everybody has, as you remember, the PDF copy of the Quaderno in the first module of the course, right? And you have all these verbs in that page that has all the main irregular verbs that you use in the first semester. So you can refer to that as well. So preposizioni articolate, verbi regolari in ere, the modal verbs and the irregular verbs in ere. And that's basically it for this chapter. So what you need to do, make sure, and most people have already turned everything in, but if you haven't, remember that I put a nice list for your, per la vostra referenza qua. You have this homework, right? This is the first one, all the verbs plus sapere and conoscere. And then you have this, the preposizioni articolate. Then this is an extra, that should be easy homework. You can do it anywhere, even on your cell phone. And then if you did not attend any Zoom sessions, you have also extra activities here. The 8th week, and that was due already, right? And then you have the 9th week. Now on the 9th week, and we did this in class on Wednesday, right? So ci sono Daytopi is an activity that we also did, making sentences with this. My internet is a little slow, right? So you have, let me put this here. And this is a simplified worksheet because you only have il or la here. For all these things are here are il or la, and you have only this in, su, and the a in the vicino a and davanti a that combines. So every sentence will be c'è un topo, right? Do not take this out. So, right, c'è un topo sulla sedia, if it's on top of this chair. C'è un topo sul piatto. C'è un topo vicino al sale, next to the salt, right? C'è un topo nel lavandino, c'è un topo nel cassetto, c'è un topo nel forno, c'è un topo nel tegame, c'è un topo nella credenza, la credenza, right? E così successivamente, right? And so on. So that's what you needed to do for that one. And that's what I expect you to submit, as well as a screenshot of, I guess I got out of it, of this, right? So if you link here, and I put that link in the announcements as well. So this is a good review that I actually wrote after writing the test. So it is very particular and very specific to the, well, it's not a test, it's a quiz, to your unit quiz. Another thing that you should do is, let me see if I have this here. Okay, moduli. If you go to the models, you may have a. So everything that we're doing now is 4th unit, right? And preposizioni articolate. And you have all these preposizioni articolate, the dog. Right, so this over here, I encourage everybody to do this, to complete this table before trying the quiz, because you may have to do this. Well, probably there's a high probability if I'm telling you to practice it. And how to do that, just watch again my video about preposizioni articolate and the class, how we did it in class, right? You remember, you take out the E here. That's the only time you take out anything from here. If you have, and let me annotate here, if you have an L, right, if it begins with an L and that my L here is very small, let me just draw it. Okay, yes. Oh my God, it doesn't want to. Let me draw it. So, oh, okay, maybe. If it begins with an L, you double the L, right? So you do this. This you take, this only time you take anything. These do not begin with L, so you don't do anything to them, E and li. Then a, da, and su, they remain the same. Do changes to de, and in, and it's right here in the bottom, in changes to ne, but only when you combine them with the prepositions. So then you just put them together, a, and then you only have an L here, al. If you have da, and then again, you double the L, L-L-O here. If you have su, right? And you have this one with apostrophe, and I'm sorry for my handwriting. And then you have di and la, right? D changes to de. Oh my God, that is ugly looking, right? L-L-A. If you have, well, let's do the li, ne and li, right? Wow. I promise you, I have a much better handwriting than this, what you see here. Okay, so now by logic, you can complete the entire table. Right. So, Bene, if you have any questions, come to the office hour today at 5, and I will see you soon. Ciao.